I gotta go get it right. There you go.
A lot of people got a supernatural story out here, whether it be something they saw, something they heard, something that spooked them.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this here.
Have you?
Listen, y'all heard the Headless Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma over there stayed where Blaze stayed. Mm-hmm. Right behind my grandma, it was a peanut. It was a pad. So I through behind my grandma's backyard, in front of Peanut's house, and onto the back road. And one night I got a moped for Christmas. We would ride, me and Keith would ride through the moped, and we were just bull-jolling around. I said, Keith, what we run to the Headless Horseman? He said, man, ain't no Headless Horseman. Let me tell you something. When we turned on the back road to go up, it was a man on a white horse with no head. Ran up there by Headless house. I turned my thing around to go back home. When I hit the gas, it cut off. And stayed down there until the next day. Me and Keith jumped off that thing and ran through the path. And we didn't open my grandma's back door. We ran through it. When he said, what's going on with y'all? And we couldn't hardly talk. But we let him know it was the Headless Horseman down there. He sat there, he giggled himself to death. But we didn't go out there and get that moped till the next morning.
Get that moped. I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
I asked for the first one. Is there any childhood friends that you lost coming up, or any friend, family that you remember that you lost that was close to you?
Nah. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something that I just lost recently. Now that was my dog. Me and Arthur went through. We did a lot. We talked about a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened with him. I don't care what went on. I just lost a friend. Not just a friend, a family member, and my cousin Keith. We lost him years and years ago. He was like my brother. My mama and his mama and sisters. My daddy and his daddy is brothers. So we double kin, and it was just like I used to stay at Keith's house. Keith used to stay at my house. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. I always consider Teresa and Damon them my little sister and little brother. It's and I had a friend that played ball with me, Ricky Thomas. He got killed in Hamlin. That was my workout partner in school. You know what I'm saying? Me and him we had the same weight class. He pushed me, I pushed him. And guy from Lombard, killed him over there in I think little apartments over here right before you get to the caution light. Off Wiregrass Road over here. Man, right there on the left. But what else you want to ask?
How you feel about the future of Lil Philly?
You know what? These kids need something to do. Ain't nothing to do with Lil Philly now. You know what I mean? And first of all, I feel like Lil Philly's too dark, man. You can't. Ain't no street lights out here. I was riding through here the other. I was coming from. Well, when I come home, I used to come down the road and turn around and go up by the rat ball turn and ride all the way around through there. When I got by Emma in the house and looked down the road, man, it was completely dark. Ain't no stoplights. No street lights. Take that right going up by James. Ain't no street lights.
It's dark right in that little
Ain't no street lights out here, man. And what can our kids do? What do our kids got to do now? Nothing.
When we was coming up, we had summer program. Some program kept us out of trouble, this and that and this. Can you tell me something about the summer program? Should they bring it back? Why did it end? Anything you can tell me?
I don't know why it ended, but I tell you, they need to bring it back. They need to bring it back. Like the center around there, that should be finished. You know what I mean? That should be finished. That'll give our kids something to do. If somebody can make a bigger center, with maybe a basketball court, gym or something. Give our kids something. We got a lot of athletes. Matter of fact, I seen kids yesterday down there in front of the Rackham House in that little field playing football, sandlot football in this hot sun. You know what I mean? I mean, we used to play ball, but we used to play it when it cooled off. You know what I mean? But give our kids something to do. I don't see kids ride bicycles and stuff no more. I don't see none of that. None of that. You know, we need to give our youth something to do, man. Something to do. You know, if I had the means to do, I would do. I mean, I would try anyway. You know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have no young kids, but I love kids.
If you were looking at your 20-year-old self right now, what would you tell yourself?
My 20-year-old self, I tell you what, if I was looking at my 17 to 18-year-old self, I would tell myself, go to school. Get your education. You know what I mean? I mean, if you don't want to, if you don't, school ain't for everybody. You know, it's not for everybody. But get you something under your belt, man. You know what I mean? Our hands are tied. Our hands are tied out here. I would love to have money where I can get me a truck. You know, be a little truck driver. It's jobs like that. Or get me a trade, plumbing, electrician, stuff like that that people need. You know what I mean? People need, if your power goes, if something happens to your power, I can go and tune it up. If your water line bust, I got that certificate or that trade, I can go out there and I can fix it. You know, my 20-year-old self, I was wide open. I was crazy. I mean, it wasn't nothing I wouldn't do. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't change nothing about it because I learned a lot of stuff from it. You know, the good and the bad. You know what I mean? Now I know I've done a lot of stuff, got in a lot of trouble. Now I know I can tell these kids now what not to do.
Oh, you go ahead.
Is that message still the same? That was your 20s. Is that message still the same for your 30s? If you could talk to your 30-year-old self, is that the same message, or did life change? Is that different
You know,
time of life around that time?
As you get older, as I got older, I started seeing the things my dad and my mom was telling me. You know what I mean? Because I see it now, and when I try to tell my kids stuff, they be like, "Oh, Dad, you don't want me to have no fun." But now, as they got older, they see the things I was talking about, the same way I did my mom and dad. You know, and you can't. Once your kids get out your sight, you have no clue on what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, if my child get in some trouble or something out there, I'm gonna be on his side. You know what I mean? Right or wrong, he gonna be my child, no matter what. I don't want to take this. I don't know how to say this. I don't want to get nobody, like taking this the wrong way. If my child go out here and do something crazy and get himself in trouble, I'm not gonna turn my back on my child. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna turn my back on my child. He wrong, you wrong. I'm gonna let him know he wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna stand with him the whole entire time. I'm not gonna turn my back on him. You know what I mean? Like some parents I know, like, I know he was gonna do it. I know he was gonna end up in prison. You know, the way he been raised, the way he growed up, and I just don't agree with that. You know, you can raise your kids the best way you can, but they're gonna turn out how they're gonna turn out.
We asked you about a lot of stuff, and you just spoke on coming up. But what's some of your best memories coming up?
My best memories. Some of my best memories, man, is like family things. You know, going fishing with my dad. You know what I mean? Going places with my mom and my dad. You know what I'm saying? Going doing family things, not just with my immediate family, but my mama's brothers, my mama's sisters, my daddy's brothers, my daddy's, sisters and stuff. Going places together like that, doing family things. That's a big thing for me. Family thing. You know, all my family now is going to Florida, on a family vacation. I didn't go because at my job you had to take your vacation on the first week of August, the first week of July, even the second week of July. So, and they had it planned for, this time, but, I.
All right. What was your favorite dish growing up? Just that one of your aunts, uncles,
My
anybody
favorite what?
favorite dish, like favorite food that one of your family members cooked for when you was growing up as a kid.
I'm a fried chicken man. I'm a fried chicken man. I love fried chicken.
Who get the best fried chicken in the family?
My mom. My mom used to cook the best fried chicken, and my grandma used to cook the best biscuits, homemade biscuits. My grandmama, Emma, cooked the best home biscuits. And my granddaddy Boone used to fry uh, uh, peaches,
Fried peaches.
fried peaches,
Mm.
and it was good. Fried peaches, you fry everything. I'm gonna tell y'all something. One day, my granddad had hogs, and we down there, we used to cut the peas. Cut all the bow hogs. He throw them in a jar, throw them in a bucket, throw them in a bucket. And I was shoot. I was in high school. I came home hungry. I moved in with my grandma when I was like 13. I came home one day and I was hungry. I went upstairs, got me some meatballs out of the refrigerator, put them in the microwave, warmed them up, sitting downstairs. Boy, I was killing. I went up there and got me another bowl. My granddad sitting there laughing. I'm like, I ain't thinking nothing. He's sitting there laughing. I eat me some more. I said, what you laughing at? I said, who cooked these meatballs here? He said, oh, I cooked them. I said, I said, these some good meatballs. He said, boy, them hog balls we cooked yesterday. Instantly got sick. I got sick as old.
You never asked that question.
No. My Uncle Terry Lee gonna show me something the other day, telling me, let's go cook them. I said, oh, no, don't want none of them, buddy. Let me tell y'all, if your kids play sports, if you can get a scholarship or something to go to school, do your best. Let them pay for your education. You don't have to make a career. You don't have to go out there and keep on going, but everybody don't go to the pros at whatever sport they play. But use it as a tool to get an education while you can come back here and make something out yourself. I'm paying for my body injuries now. You know what I'm saying? I got beat up and bunched up, and I know I'm paying for it. Because my body aches all the time now. I got a sprained growing muscle now that I've been fighting for a long time. And it ain't healing. It's healing, but it's healing tight. I need to start. I got to go to chiropractor to get it stretched out. But I know it's come from old football injuries, But I don't know, man. I just tell the youth, things to do, man, than play video games. Get out them video games all the time. It's hardcore rap and stuff. And do something positive. All right.
I want to say thank you, man.
I enjoyed y'all, man. I sure wish